Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of BELLE Collective. Yes, yes. My girls. I love this show. This is my second favorite show. My first is Married to Medicine, and I really love most of the ladies on the show. I think all y'all know who. I mean, I just don't appreciate all the extra that caused all the fighting and carrying on, because these ladies are like Beverly Hills ladies with the same mentality that we can just talk, fight with our mouths, and using hands is just not respected. And that's what happens when JJ ex-wife come around. And even the intro, and still this doggone intro, Carlos King, if you're listening, watching, and listening, child, please change that intro. It's not becoming of these ladies. And why are they punching and breaking glass again? All this Chun-Li stuff when JJ ex-wife come around, it's just it just brings a property value down to this show. I'm just saying, as a loyal watcher, and this is my second favorite show next to Married to Medicine, please change that intro. Now, of course, Akeisha don't like it, and I don't blame her because it was like a sneaky thing that y'all did, but that's between y'all two. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm reviewing this show, getting views and everything, and people are watching. And other YouTubers are complaining too. I heard some folks say, what is this? It ain't a good look, Mr. King. It ain't a good look. Just saying. But yeah, y'all, little housekeeping. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And remember, we can get right in all this collective of the bells. Now, where we leave off? Where are my notes down? Oh, yeah, Glendale without his necklaces and Lateshia. So pretty much he didn't told her that he didn't quit his job, child. I wish my man would quit his job. Without no plan, again, he want her to consult with him, but he won't consult with her about this major life change, talking about you want to be an entrepreneur and ain't spelled it out for your wife, and she thinking we doing this and y'all doing something else or ain't doing nothing, depending on what your plan is and how much of a fruition this plan is about to become. Girl, I hope that decision was right. Can he get a job back? Is it too late? Oh my goodness. Oh, let me get a sip. Hold on. Okay. I should be better. Anyway. Glendale maybe he need his necklaces back. Maybe he need his ice back. Like JJ ex-wife man got all that ice, all that so-called Instagram jewelry. Was that moissanite? Anywho, so Glendale without his necklaces, child, then told Lateshia that he ain't got his job no more. And child, she was just going upset because he did not present a plan talking about we gonna be okay. Well, guess what? You said we was gonna be okay when you was out there fornicating, almost getting other people pregnant, having her wearing condoms with you when she decided to let you get some. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. Your cousin then told you maybe it's how she feeling. She needs to feel like she needs to do more because She don't know when the shoe gonna drop. And here you go dropping the shoe. Man, good luck to the Pierces. Is that whatever their last name is? But yeah, so pretty much on a more serious note, when one of the reasons why Lateshia was so upset is because just that morning she received a notification that she needs to do follow up on her breast mammogram because they found something and they want to rule out, you know, the inevitable. So that's another reason she yelled at him, and she was just like, "Don't talk to me, just let's go." And he just, had to, shut up and drive. Next, we got Latrece and her mom. They're practicing hitting balls at the indoor baseball batting cage, and they're talking about the bar. Her and Zaddy is getting together, and of course, how he don't listen to her. And yeah, it's the same old song and dance. Girl, we so sick of this. It's like hearing Cardi B yelling and screaming and carrying on about her husband, and she take him back. Girl, violins are playing the same old song. Latrece. Latrece, girl, sing another doggone tune. It may be cute and coy for you to play up all the damsel in distress, my man, my man, my man. But for us, it's like, girl, we're a little tired of hearing this, and especially you supposed to be complaining. I mean, is this something just to talk about with your mama? Because it sounds like you really complaining about something that you just deal with all the time, that you choose to deal with. And you've been with this man for how long? You see, his ass ain't changing. Girl, what else? Oh, and then now y'all sitting down for this. Have y'all seen the episode? Are y'all sitting down for this part? Remember that big, elaborate, beautiful, outdoors, magnificent retirement party Latrece did for her mom? All the sentiments and all the good food, all the good liquor. Everybody was beautiful, weaves, 18 bundles. I mean, bundles, just looking fabulous. Why her mom go back to work? Excuse me, pardon me. I'm like, what? Where they do that at? What? So apparently her mom complained about feeling lonely. Ain't nobody come to see her, even Latrece, she doing her thing with work, and she building on top of building on top of building all of her businesses, and the brother busy too. So she felt compelled to go back to work after all that. Boy, now see, if my child retired me early and gave me enough money to do with as if I was receiving a check on top of the overtime I be getting, now, child, I wish I would find something to do. Ooh, it's only 8 minutes. Child, that's dumb. I'm sorry. I did not mean to call Latrece mama dumb. Oh my goodness. Please forgive me if you listen and watch and listen. But girl, uh, I guess. Now the other thing was real surprised. You know how Latrece is real bold and boastful in the confessionals about she got it, and Latrece, she got it, she all this, she all that in the bag of chips. Why does she say she feels as though she has to bring backup with her to handle these ladies? So now we know she all talk, and she really a scared little girl like she is with her zaddy, and it's just all a front. Child, listen. Like I said, this is my second favorite show that's on 24/7. This is my second favorite show, and I'm really into most of the ladies on this show. Everybody on the cast season 4 and before. Now, of course, I'm not too fond of JJ ex-wife. I'm just going. It is what it is. But as far as Latrece is concerned, I'm cool with Latrece, but she's gonna have to tone down her esteem, because you sit here telling yourself either you got it or you need backup. Which one is it? Because the way you portray us, The way you try and portray yourself as if you don't need no help, like the Lord. You omni. Latrece Omni Rogers, girl. Is that her new name? Omni? Okay, Omni. Next, we got Tambra and Greedy bringing the baby out. What's her name? I forget to write it down. London Simone, or you know how black folk got to do. They got to pull something from somewhere else and they make it. What's the name? I don't know, but she cute little brown something look just like her daddy. I swear, look just like her daddy. OMG, she cute little brown baby. And yes, the baby is out for ice cream, but of course she's like, "Don't give my baby no ice cream." And then he went on to say, "Listen, I done been giving beer, I've been giving all kinds of stuff as a baby." She's like, "Don't be telling nobody that's that." He's like, "Well, listen, it was my uncle. My uncle dead and gone, so you can't really blame him." But look, I didn't do it with mine. I did it. Well, okay, I'm gonna tell a little something. I'm gonna tell something about myself. I'm gonna tell. Of course, not as a baby. No, I did not deliberately nor purposely nothing give my baby nothing that was against the law. Let me tell you. But what I can say was when he was in high school and he had a real bad cold, like a real bad flu. I mean, in my hot toddy. The same way grown folks make it. And I said, just take one big gobble. He smelled it. He was like, but because what's in it. And I was just trying everything I could to make that boy well, because I don't know where he got this sickness from, because we didn't grow up sick. Like I'm saying, I mean, he didn't get sick until high school, child. And I said, I don't want to get sick, so let me just experiment with our kids. We do. It is what it is, child. But he took a big gulp, and I think he went to throw up because of the taste. And to this day, he don't mess with he don't mess with it. So I get it, and I said, I'm sorry, I was just trying to make a hot toddy for you. I probably should have put just a little bit less in it. Make it Anyway, that never happened again, child. Hey, lessons learned. But yeah, Greedy was like, yeah, I was giving this to X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and Tim was like, not mine. And then I started talking about her issues with Marie. Pretty much that's the only issue she got. And how Lateshia's trying to bring them together. She was like, I'm cool. But then Greedy was like, listen, from my understanding, you need to let Marie know exactly what's going on. And because it's not as bad as Marie and Latrece, they was about to straight scrap. But I can't wait to get to that part. Okay. I can't wait to get to that part with Latrece and Marie. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Greedy pretty much convinced Tambra to don't wait, excuse me, for Marie to come to you or for somebody to bring y'all together. Squash it, approach it, get on it. And if it don't work out, you've done your due diligence pretty much, So she was like, yeah, I guess. So pretty much that was it for them, child. What else is going on? Star baby shower. Of course, everybody, who they film and want to bring up how JJ not there and just pressuring Star to know that her dad is not there, and pretty much from what I gather, Star, the one who, now I hope I got it right. I hope it ain't Sky, because I know I've been following both Sogucci and JJ for the last I don't know how many years on Instagram. And as long as that child have been having baby, like I said, I'll forget which one. I think it is Star. I'll just say that the twin that's having babies. As long as I've seen them, she's been staying out. Now that's the one who wasn't on the reunion, because the other two is Root is doing way too much, if you ask me. But however, the one having babies has stayed in communication with JJ and Sogucci. I've seen them on Instagram together. She comes to the house. She'll leave the babies there. You know, I don't think they've been to her house, but for the most part, you know, JJ got both his grandkids, and Sogucci is filming. I thought she had 3. Yeah, she's on her 3rd one now. So this filming is for the little girl, the 2nd one, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe she's pregnant now or is about to give birth, or either she's pregnant now for the 3rd one, and she just gave birth. But anyway, the filming that we're watching is for the 2nd baby. And as far as I've seen, even with the boy, she has been around and stayed in communication. So not all of his kids is against Sogucci, just FYI, in case I didn't know. And if y'all want to see proof, go ahead and follow Sogucci and JJ. You'll see. Just backtrack to what's been going on in their life and you'll see. Anywho, what I don't like about this is the constant reminder that JJ ain't there. Especially by JJ ex-wife to the expected mother. Listen, she already, you see, whenever you see someone lower their eyelids and kind of put their head down and start talking, it's because they're uncomfortable. Also, now I ain't no therapist, I ain't no, licensed clinical social worker or nothing like that. I don't have no degree in psychiatry or psychology. But just look, in my travels as a grown ass woman, hands up to all the aunties and aunts, you know what I'm talking about. When someone puts their head down or speaks with their eyes low, it's because they're uncomfortable and they're embarrassed, and it's really, they really, would rather not discuss what's going on, and you're making them uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for them to even talk about. So of course, they have to discuss things, but the constant reminder of this pregnant girl, pregnant woman, pregnant married woman, as a matter of fact, and even her husband ain't pressuring her about anything. It's JJ ex-wife and the other 2 siblings of the pregnant woman. Because even in that episode, Sanjay, the eldest of the 3 girls, mentioned, well, it's really not daddy, it's Shantae, and that's just how that is. I'm like, I hate a busybody ass flippant mouth of a child. Again, I don't care how old they are. The issue is not with y'all. Y'all need to stay neutral, like the expected mother is. Hey, if y'all listening, watching, listening, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because it's not like all these years it's always been a battle. Your mama came on this show, started mess. It wasn't no fighting until your mama came around. Because your mama so-called has a score to settle. And remember, it was Sogucci who was taking care of you when your mama was out there in them streets starting and bopping. Don't forget that. If you want to, have some history with it all, I'm sure you got a lot more history than I do because you lived it. But from what has been put out there, it is what it is. If it wasn't for Sogucci, where would y'all be? Because JJ needed a woman in his life to help take care of his daughters that he was left to fend for. Hello? Now another thing is, why didn't anybody get on the fact that JJ mama wasn't there? And why wasn't she there? She better been sick, because JJ daddy and JJ stepmom was there. Why wasn't JJ mama there? I need to know. I need to know. I'm just saying. What else going on, child? Oh, Latrece came late. Tambra came late. But they came because they've known JJ ex-wife for a long time. And that's pretty much it, yeah, that's pretty much it about the baby. It was a real nice baby shower. It was real cute and everything, but I just don't like the fact that they keep these, production. Stop doing that. Again, production, I'm placing y'all to blame for even airing that mess the way y'all cut and pasted the way y'all did. It was real tacky and trifling, if you ask me. Next, we got Sogucci and JJ. I don't know if they were cleaning the pool and everything at the same time at this party. Is that is that what was going on? But I don't know. But anyway, they was out there cleaning the pool and everything. Sogucci came out there with a glass of water to see if she can get JJ to, to help bridge the gap between him and his girls. She says she's even willing to set aside her issues with JJ ex-wife, even though, there's legalities involved, to get him and his daughters back on track. Now, like I said, that one daughter that keep having all these babies, good for her and her family and her husband. The girl, they doing it. I know that's right. Have all the babies, okay? Be fruitful and multiply. And JJ and her start talking because JJ get real heated. He had to stop cleaning the pool just to, have this conversation. And he was right on the money. And he said, I appreciate you as a woman, as a wife. You've shown outstanding performance and how you've been dealing with this. And he couldn't do nothing but applaud you. He's proud of her. But he just needs for daddy lessons to continue and for her to stay away from that and just, back him up like he's backing her up. And they have a mutual respect. And she also let him know that, I'm fine with that. At the same time, she needs to also sort things out for herself since she's the one involved and enthralled in all this. And she's expecting him to also let her do what she needs to do as far as getting control of all this situation since she's the one who filed. Not starting it, but at least starting the legality of it, trying to, because she pressed charges. So, they're both in a pickle and they both have a great respect for each other. And I kind of, felt a little, not teary-eyed, maybe a little, caught up a little bit. Like they have a great union. Wasn't like he was telling her what to do. It wasn't like she was, defying him in a way. It was just a real mutual respect for one another. And I appreciate that. What else going on, child? Oh, Lord. Next, we'll see Lateshia meeting up with her fine ass daddy. Ooh, that man fine. How is he? Lateshia, if you listen, listen. How is your daddy? That man fine, tall, strong, chocolate. I know that's right. Is he? Shut up. Anyway, so Lateshia meeting up with her dad. They're playing putt-putt. And she's talking about Glendale without his necklaces, quitting his job and her mammogram and everything. So she just bringing him up to speed and he's comforting her and like a daddy should with his big old strong self. Child, let me stop. Anyway, so they have a really good conversation. It's really, I'm happy to see her dad. Yeah, he's fine. So pretty much he said, just give Glendale a chance with all of what he's saying. And he said, everything gonna work out fine. Everything gonna work out fine. You know how daddies be. Next, we see the improv class where Lateshia set it up so the Bells can learn some, what do they call it? Team building. Girl, are you serious? Team building. Anyway, so Lateshia doesn't get the court orders situation. She keeps it, so she pretty much invited JJ ex-wife to this thing, knowing that Sogucci was gonna be there. I'm like, don't she understand court? What the judge done said? Judge said that JJ ex-wife can't be around Sogucci. But what I found out during this episode was Sogucci said, and she talked with her attorney. She said, this is what the attorney pretty much said. If Sogucci wanted to have a conversation with JJ ex-wife, pretty much be in the same vicinity, same, arm space with JJ ex-wife, that's okay. So I got it as though JJ ex-wife can't show up to where Sogucci is. But if Sogucci's there, that means JJ ex-wife got to go. That's how I took it. Now, if I could be wrong, but that's pretty much how TPOs are. But of course, JJ ex-wife said in another episode that they can't be around each other or everybody going to jail. but you know, she ain't all the way truthful. So I'm leaning on what Sogucci said. Just saying, because you know she brought in the expert attorney, quoting her attorney. So anyway, so they're just trying to sort things out, you know, mimicking each other in a playful way. And my thing is, if you don't like somebody, don't imitate them, because it's just gonna make matters worse. Why don't you imitate somebody you like? You know what I'm saying? Because now you're taking digs, and like Latrece in the true fashion, you know, Lateshia tried to get Latrece and Marie to resolve some things, but how did Antoinette start just jumping raw, talking about the collective ain't no collective because the ladies don't know how to work together? Well, that's why they're there, Heifer. And why are you there? You ain't even in the collective. Are you a friend to the show, or are you just there just for payback purposes? Latrece sure know how to bring a string in to cause up to bring ruckus. Anywho, so like I was saying, Lateshia trying to get Latrece and Marie to, you know, try and work it out, because it's really not that deep. But for Marie, it is. Marie explained previously, all, you know, getting in the way of her business like that, she don't appreciate it, because things could have went way left. But at the same time, Marie, first episode of season 1, you came at Latrece and her business. So, you know, Latrece is like a tit for tat type of bee. So it is, you started it, Marie. I'm just saying, you started it, and I guess Latrece feel like she want to finish it. But it's gonna take a lot more maturity out of both of these ladies, because they are both they just, you know, chomping at the bits. Can't wait for somebody to slip up so they can break their leg or something. I don't know, child. What else happened? So then JJ X-Ray showed up real late, and Sogucci said, "Well, that's my cue since this happened here." And what's her name? Akeisha rode with Sogucci, so she left too. Lateshia tried to stop him from leaving. Said, "Listen, just give me 15 minutes. I just really want to talk to y'all." So she stayed, heard the lecture, and that's when Latrece started going off on Marie. Pretty much, Marie wanted to leave because she kept hearing Latrece slick ass mouth. Again, Latrece sure know how to, you know, talk real slick when she got backup. Remember what she said? She need backup for these ladies. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. We see you, Latrece. We see what type of bee you are. All right now. All right. So Latrece starts saying on Marie. Marie trying to leave. Marie is trying to be the bigger person. Marie is trying to get Lateshia to hear what this heifer is saying. And Lateshia just ain't trying to hear it. She, you know, Lateshia ain't even trying to check Latrece on nothing. And that's why Marie wanted to leave. So that was pretty much it, y'all. Belle Collective, my girl, season 5, episode 4. We're going to catch y'all later. And thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And I'll catch you later. Bye.